Welcome to another video game review. I'm Sergeant Sentinel, and today's video game review is on the game called Collectible Cars Shop Simulator. Live out your childhood dream of owning a Hot Wheels store and being able to open packs of collectible cars whenever you want. That's essentially this premise, although for copyright reasons, it's not called Hot Wheels. It's just called Collectible Cars. First, I do want to thank the publisher Nostra Games for supplying me with a free review copy of this game through keymailer.com. Thank you so much. I do greatly appreciate it. For those of you that might be wondering about this game, it is brand new. It did release April 3rd of 2025 for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. So it's extremely new. And if you are into sim types of games, I think you're really going to enjoy this because out of all the sim games that I've played this year, this one sits at the top of the list. Now, this is a casual sim. It's not extremely stressful, but it does have some time management mechanics in it, basically meaning that your shop is only open a certain number of hours in the day. You have to restock the shelves, so eventually you will have to do stuff like hire employees to help even out the workload, and that's why time management is important. There's two different employees, of course, that you can hire. One is slower than the other, but that's the first one that you unlock. The one that you unlock later for a little more money works faster, and I would say if you're trying to balance between the two play styles, you definitely want to figure out which one is going to have the greater workload and put the faster employee there. Now, you can also use your tablet to activate certain events that help to boost sales of certain types of cars and collectibles that you have within your store, and paying attention to these can help you make a lot of profits, or not utilizing these properly can actually negatively affect your profits. Also, from your tablets, you can pay your bills, you can order more supplies, you can customize your shop with different color schemes. You can also order things like furniture, shelves, a display for the cars that you have collected, and a number of other things that really enable you to customize your store however you want. Also, there are pedestals that act as advertising kind of within your store. There's posters you can put on the walls of your store to help decorate them, and the amount of customization in a game this small, it is something to be commended because it does allow you to have a decent amount of control over the look of your shop. Now, whenever you're processing payments, you're either going to be paid with credit card or with cash. And if you're not doing this yourself, if you have your employees doing this, obviously you're not going to have to deal with it. But your employees stop working at 9 o'clock at night, and you're still going to have customers lingering around. So if your employees take off because their shift has ended, you're going to have to cash out these customers. And at first you have to do this, of course, because you can't afford to pay for employees. So you kind of learn how to do this from the start. But like I said, because of the time management aspect of this game, hiring employees is definitely important, and it helps you to manage it when your store starts to get bigger and has more foot traffic. However, keep in mind you do have to pay these employees, so that factors in with the bills that you have to pay pretty much every single day. So you want to maximize profit and minimize risk. Now you're probably saying, well, what are you talking about, minimize risk? There are some products that you buy that the demand falls through the floor, and if you buy too many of these, like I did with the stickers, then you're left with shelves and shelves of products that people don't really want to buy unless you're selling them at a loss. And of course, selling items at a loss is going to mean that eventually you're losing money and you're not earning money. So you want to make sure that you have a good balance. At the end of the day, of course, it's going to give you a status and let you know, hey, this is how you did. And that's kind of the measuring stick for how you're doing in this game. Ultimately, video games are supposed to be fun. And in that regard, Collectible Cars Shop Simulator excels. It's a simplistic game. Yes, it has sim and time management elements, but it's still extremely enjoyable and is very much a casual experience. And for $10 for PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, you can't go wrong. It's truly an enjoyable game that you're going to have a lot of fun with. And that's it for this video game review. If you did like it, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I do greatly appreciate it. This is Sergeant Sentinel. Take it easy, gamers.